So we did a search to find out if any news organization, one, said anything positive about Fox News yesterday. The answer is no. 100% of the news coverage was negative. So I get a letter from Dan Schmidt, who lives in East Hampton, New York. He says, just wondering if this settlement will have any lasting impact on the Republican Party primary or the presidential election of 2024. It's an excellent question, Dan. So the answer is yes, it will, because Fox News is going to be distracted. There's another lawsuit coming up, Smartmatic, and I'll get into that. It's not nearly what this is. The Smartmatic lawsuit is much smaller. But Newsmax has to go through Dominion, and that's the other conservative channel. Then OANN is there, but that doesn't reach very many people anymore. So anyway, I talked about the impact, the presidential impact of this whole thing with Doug Schoen yesterday. Roll the tape. Yeah, but it's his polarizing point of view that I still think he could adjust to. But without, the Fox News machine behind him, and I don't think most people have taken this into consideration, Trump loses a lot of power.
He does, but his ability to communicate, Bill, using alternative channels of communication has been second to none. I say in my book, Power, that he controls the dialogue every day, whether it be Twitter, Truth Social, whatever.
Okay. Now, the management of Fox News does not support Donald Trump for president. However, some of the so-called talent, the hosts, the pundits, still do. And I don't expect them to be silenced. They're not going to do that. However, the amount of time devoted to Trump and his rallies and all of that will be severely cut down. In 2016, Fox News Channel and all the other news agencies on television gave Trump an amazing amount of exposure because he was a ratings driver. He drove the ratings up. I was there. I saw it right day to day. And then the liberal news agencies, that's 80% of them on television, they started to figure out, he might beat Hillary Clinton. So the coverage, which in the beginning was more like, look at this guy, became negative toward Trump. But he was still on all the time. In 20, he wasn't on quite as much, and by then he was the devil in the media. It was the absolute devil. Okay, so things have changed. Now, with Fox News not behind him, again, the management doesn't want him to be president, it throws everything. And DeSantis knows this, the main rival, of course, Governor DeSantis. He knows he's going to get much more favorable treatment on Fox than Trump will. But I don't know, and I analyzed it, I don't know of anybody, Fox talent, that's really behind DeSantis now. There are a few that lean his way, but it's not like it was with Trump, where you had a bunch of people going, Trump's got to have him. Not like that. So anyway, all of this comes into how Americans are going to get their information about the presidential election. Since Rush Limbaugh's death, talk radio has declined. Conservative talk radio. There is no liberal talk radio. Doesn't exist nationally. Maybe locally, but nationally. Tried it, Air America, unbelievable bomb. Because they're so sanctimonious, that's why. But anyway, Limbaugh was a huge, huge force to drive conservative voters, Republican voters to the polls. He's gone, and that void is there. Conservative radio still does pretty well. I saw the ratings from March today. And thank you all on WABC listening to us right now. We do very, very well at 9 o'clock at night. They take the No Spin News and they broadcast it on the Common Sense band. So anyway, just summing up, you are going to go into an election where both parties are chaotic. Biden, I don't think, is going to run. I've told you that from the very beginning. The diminishment of Joe Biden is stunning. They're keeping it from the public. The press won't report it anyway. But this time next year, I don't know if that man's even going to be able to get out of the House. I mean, that's how fast he's declining. But they have no one else on the Democratic side. Republican side, it looks like Trump against DeSantis, but it's fractured all over the place, and that's the memo. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.